Hello?
Hey, Haddon.
Oh, hey. Can you guys hear me or is my mic muted?
I can hear you.
Okay, good.
I need to turn on the TV, but I wanted to let you in as soon as I could.
Nice. Are we going to be doing much coding or are we just like listening and learning?
Well, so for the first hour, it won't be coding, but it should be hands-on. And the second hour, or the first part, right, the morning part, will be
Yeah.
hands-on with Windows stuff in Ice Rink and talking about some RDP stuff, remote desktop.
Uh-huh.
And then, so that'll be hands-on. And then the part about Python should be mostly coding. We're going to see how to hash a password. We're going to build something to crack a short one. You could crack a long one. You just need a lot of time. And like a lot of like too much time, right? Oh, that's
Uh-huh.
cool. Is that me? That's me. Oh, sorry. I have show up there. It doesn't. I'm going to share my screen so you guys can see what I'm wondering about here. Where did it go? Does that show up on my
Well, it shows on this,
yeah.
on your shared.
Yeah, and does it show up wrong? Like, am I
Yeah, you look like a,
a 60s walrus or something? Oh, I didn't plug in yet, so I need to do that too. And there it is. That's because I run a program. I think I mentioned this computer is ridiculously bright. Not a feature I want. It's actually a feature I didn't want. You know, I unwanted. What's not an economic good, but an economic bad, if you've heard that term. And so I have this program that tones it down for me. And this setting is called programmers, and it actually inverts all the colors. And at night it looks really nice, except when you go on the web and you get stuff like that. So I want, oh, this is health mode? It doesn't look like health mode. There's teams in dark mode? Okay, now I don't know what's going on. Make sure my phone's. I've gotten about 25 text messages telling me who to vote for in the New York City mayoral election. Have you gotten any?
I've gotten a bunch too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So it's not just like because Gabe threw me under the bus when he lived there or anything. Okay, so that it does have something to do with that program because I just shut it off and everything went back to normal. Okay, so looking at Zulip, we've got some no-shows today, Haddon, so you can probably be able to
Yeah.
ask some questions. Where are my recent conversations? All right, here. Okay, so it's Carl, Hans, oh, okay. I read this.
Something from Oxel saying, so.
Okay.
Still be here.
Yeah, so we get Kaisik, Axel, and Haddon. Is
Yeah.
that cool? That's a quorum, the way we
It
count
is.
quorum. Yeah, we would have done it anyway. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I was just, so as I told you, Dan, this is now, let me get rid of the crosshairs. They help me a lot, but they really look weird, I think, to you guys. This is now CDC2026.com. I didn't forward it with masking, so it still says benevolent dictators up here.
Okay.
And I can't get rid of this area that they call the title or the summary or something. So this is just, I put, we are team 5.
Fun.
Yeah. And then, all these things. And so I thought, well, we can tell the parents about this page
Yes.
because they can't get into Zula, right? But they
Okay.
can come here and see, okay, Mom, I don't remember where GitHub is. Oh, here, look there. That's
Right.
GitHub, right? Zula, Discord, Teams, and our YouTube. And I updated the YouTube videos to go to our playlist page.
Okay.
Oh no, this is our homepage, which I also got the great URL here. Nobody had registered Cyber Defense Club as a channel, so I took it.
Okay.
And can you guess? Click the full playlist here. Can you guess which one is the Python video? I told it to make a picture of Ka from Jungle Book looking smug and trying to tempt me.
That's fun.
Yeah, but
I
I did
haven't-
go ahead. Yep.
I have never seen the Jungle Book. I've heard nothing but good things about it, though.
Oh, this is this is from the original Disney animated version.
Mhm.
And I don't know when it came out, but I love that movie. It has music
Yes.
that's really great, but it's an old like jazz big band, some of it.
Yeah.
It's old Disney style music, but they got first rate musicians. Like they got the drummer and director of Jack Benny's band.
Okay.
The guy that played Baloo,
Okay.
he was Jack Benny's band guy.
Oh.
And
alright.
the guy that sang "I'm the King of the Swingers," he was pretty well known too.
Right. Right.
And they got Sebastian Cabot with a really deep voice to do the Shere Khan.
Okay.
And and I think Pooh might be Ka. They sound a lot alike.
Could be. I don't
Right.
know. I don't know. Yeah. Huh.
Trust me, Anyway, and then I went all steampunk again with the colors for these. This is supposed to be deep blues, deep purples, post-apocalyptic with hope. I don't really see the hope, but it was the most hopeful I got out of the thing. I used mid-journey. But... And this time I didn't even bother adding the title screens to the videos. I just said, this is what you put in the channel. Here's the video. And so I think all this stuff, when I didn't stop it, for 15 minutes and we're talking about, Alabama football or whatever, it's all there. So how you doing, Haddon? How's your week?
Good. It was great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any highlights?
Halloween was fun yesterday.
And your mom, it sounded like you made a pretty good night of it. From your
Yeah.
mom's message.
We're out there a couple hours.
Go as. What were you?
Oh, I was a hot dog. I was the same I was last year, but because we waited too late. But I got a witch's hat as by a friend, and I was the wicked wiener.
Okay.
I like it.
Mm.
I usually do the handing out of candy, and
Yeah.
but last night I was like, okay, I need to kind of look at the stuff for tomorrow because I'm doing both, morning and afternoon. So I said, Margie, I know you don't always like to do this, but I need you to do this. I went down to the basement. Our daughter is living in the basement right now, but she's out of town. She's in Des Moines because she had to work a day on site. Her job is in Des Moines. And her cat is a psychopath.
That's all cats are.
No, this one is diagnosable
Oh, okay.
but if you got out the what's the thing?
Diagnostic service manual.
Yeah, if you got out the DSM, any version of the DSM, you could give this cat drugs. You go down there, and if she's usually someplace and she won't come out to see you, but if she comes out to see you, she will immediately start hissing at you, even if she's purring. And
I
when it
hate
became
it, but I love it.
when it became kind of clear that I wasn't going away, when I would turn my back on her, she would hiss, spit, and jump up, rear up like a polar bear. She scared the crap out of me. And so I had to go like a bear to get her to stop. And then I felt bad because I think that I was going to work down there. I did work down there. And I think that if we hadn't had this altercation, according to Margie, she would have eventually come up and sat next to me, but she did not. She came and mewed at me for about 45 seconds, 2 hours later, and then walked away. But she hisses at everyone. I saw her spit at Abby once. But that was extenuating circumstances. But she will hiss at Abby, and she loves Abby.
Yeah.
I think she just has a limited vocabulary. Mew, hiss, spit, and purr.
My cat used to do both claws up and we'd do like over here and then the cat would go.
Like
then,
Thriller.
Yeah, exactly. And we'd start singing the Thriller thing.
Nice. I don't think cats would be good at moonwalking.
Yeah.
Claws is getting away.
Yeah.
We used to front declaw our cats. And because, I mean, no matter what you say about losing the knuckle or something, the alternative is being on the street. I mean, I have to say, you got it nice in our house. Yeah. So we can't afford to replace the furniture every 2 years. So, but the amazing that she was an indoor-outdoor cat. And people are like, oh, she's going to get blah, blah, blah. It's like, no, she could climb trees. It was, easily. I was really impressed. She just put her arms out, like hugging the tree a little bit, zip, right up with, it's like she was part lizard.
Right.
So I haven't heard any. Did Axel say how late he would be?
No, just that he would be late.
Maybe we should ask.
So I got all my axes sharpened yesterday. That's what I do when I hand out candy. I sit on the front porch and sharpen my axe.
That's your costume.
Yeah, pretty much.
Do you wear appropriate clothing?
No,
it's
just me. Oh, you want candy, huh?
Are you the one here to date my daughter? That was at 10:06, but we still. Oh wait, so Carl is gone. So Kaisik
should be in.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't say Chad. It says good. I once got who was it? I said something about your dad's blah is doing X, and I said it to Tristan, but of course his dad wasn't here.
Right.
Can't remember if it was you. Did we ever meet at the GoDaddy office in Hiawatha?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's right. So it was. I said to him something about, well, you had gone to the restroom, and I said, well, your dad will be right back. And he's like, what? It's too easy to.
Yeah, we just drove past there yesterday.
Yeah. Wonder if they've done anything to it, or if the sign that they said I could have, the Doctor Who sign is still hanging in there. They didn't let me have it. They said, make an offer. It's like, I can get one on eBay for $20, but that one's ours, but I want that one. Okay, well, I don't know how long we should wait.
Let's wait. I'll go check it like 20 after. 18 right now.
I know Chad and those guys were late last week too. I can message him. Know any good jokes, Haddon?
Not off the top of my head, no.
What about the bottom of your feet?
What do you call a cat with no legs?
I don't know, Haddon. What do you call a cat with no legs?
It doesn't matter what you call it because it ain't coming.
Nice. So you probably know.
How do you unlock a banana?
How?
With a monkey. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I wonder if he knows all those, what do you call jokes?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
What do you call a really thin guy who likes to lay down outside your house?
What?
Matt. What did 0 say to 8?
What?
Nice belt. This one could be a slow burn because 8's wearing a belt. That's what 0 thinks. Anyway.
Oh.
It is
Oh. I understand.
What do you call two guys that just like to hang around in
What?
your living room?
What?
Kurt and Rod.
I drove about 50 minutes for this.
I'm booked solid.
I'm gonna talk to my phone here. Hey Chad, are you guys coming this morning? Message sent. Oh, we got Oxel. Hello, Oxel. You are our lucky 15th caller, and you win some time waiting outdoors for Dan to show up. Okay, glad you're here. See you in a bit. All right, you have a co-conspirator in the build, well, almost in the building, next to the building. I've got some one-liner jokes I like, Haddon. So this three-legged dog walks into a saloon in the Old West and he says, "All right, which one of you guys shot my paw?"
I gotta write this stuff down, bro.
I should have been recording it, right?
Yeah, you should have started recording this.
One of my favorites is kind of PG-13, but not really. The skeleton walks into a bar and he says, "I'll take a beer and a mop." I like that one. That's it. Those are the only jokes I've ever known. Actually, I remember this joke book that I read at a friend's house when I was like 3 or 4, and I thought they were so funny. And the classroom teacher says to the class, "Can someone use the word politics in a sentence?" And this girl raises her hand and says, there was a parrot that swallowed a watch and now politics," which I thought was, but now that they don't seem as funny now. So why am I remembering them? I don't want to. Waiter, what's this fly doing in my soup? The backstroke, I believe. So.
I remember that joke from an old comic strip I read once.
Yeah. And then somebody wondering why the Star Spangled Banner wasn't the national anthem from Mexico, because it begins, "Jose, can you see?" Hi.
Hi, so I was told some people would be not here, whatever that means.
Yeah, I don't know, but they're missing out. Mock trial. What's that?
You mock that trial to the ground. It doesn't even deserve to be a trial. It's so fake.
We mocked that trial with rock and roll.
Me. I'm a trial. Me.
Oh, we got a first-rate mocker in the group. If there was an Olympic event for mocking, oh man, he'd be on the Wheaties box. So I just recently texted Chad and have not heard back. I can't remember what time they got here last week, but it was late. I wonder if they have a scheduling deal on Saturdays. But I think we should probably get going. What do you think?
Sure.
See no reason not to. Also see no reason to, but that's the point.
Plug.
Thank you.
I like the little yellow bucket thing. Oh, there's a marker holder on the table. And I like it, Ed.
So at home, I've got, you know how they have those the bucket boss things that you can put on the inside of, it's like fabric, but like denim, heavy denim.
Okay.
And it's a thing that will go around the bucket so you can have a place to put all your tools and all that sort of stuff. You've seen those, right?
I can imagine them. Yeah.
Well, they have one that will put around a coffee mug for all your pencils. So
Nice. All right. No, you got a mouse.
At least one, yes.
If you don't, oh, you got it. It looks like.
Well, apparently.
Cool.
Not USB-C though.
I think I've got a USB-C. Nice. I might have a USB-C charger if you need one. I'm not sure.
It wouldn't work, unfortunately.
What's that? It's worth looking for?
It wouldn't work.
Oh, you don't have a USB-C?
Yeah, it's weird square thing.
Okay.
Gotcha. If there's like a little dongle you can get, probably is. Lenovo Square to.
All right. So let's convene. I will turn on the recording because I never forget to do that. Oh, wait. Oh, this is awesome. Recording and transcription started automatically per the meeting. Well, let's.
Yeah.
What, you want all those jokes? Is that the deal?
Yeah.
All right. So we've already read into the meeting notes that Haddon said, me, I'm a child, me. It was supposed to be on mock trial, right? Or something.
Yeah.
And you got your jokes in here, so that's good.
Nice.
So we have dispensed with the oh, we're having dongle wars over here on my left. And that's that's exactly what it sounds like.
here, I'll show you my dongle.
I won't show you mine. So we're already recording. This is Cedar Rapids Area Homeschools Cyber Defense Club. 1st November 2025. White Rabbit, if anybody plays that. I wanted to show some resource things I worked on this week. You probably saw a plethora, is that a right use of that word, of unreviewed PR merges. And we'll talk about GitHub more on a different day, probably, Haddon, because, well, we want everybody to see that, I think.
Yeah.
But first thing is that I had this site that we didn't use much, but I was thinking this would be really helpful for the parents when one of the kids forgets where the URL, or for the kids, if you like can't get at GitHub or forget how to get into GitHub, you can go to cdc2026.com now, with or without the hyphen, conveniently, And it will redirect you to a site I built last year for fun called Benevolent Dictators Club. But I didn't, anyway, I changed the verbiage on a little bit. For whatever reason, this is built with a wizardy thing. I can't get rid of this top part. So I just said, we're team 5, yay. And if you scroll down just a little bit, these are all of the URLs that we care the most about. Our GitHub repository is linked here, and I'm going to just pop these up in new tabs. So that'll take you right to our GitHub repository.
Yeah.
Zulip will pop up if you do this one. And because I have, oh, it'll actually pop it up in a web browser, even though I have Zulip installed. So that's cool. And so on. Discord, this is Iowa State's Discord server. We don't have our own. And so it'll show, it's just Discord. So it'll show all your servers, including, for me, LAMP, the Leonard Association of Means and something, I can't remember. But what else is here? Our YouTube channel. So if you pull this one up, it will go to our channel, which is at Cyber Defense Club, and it'll show you our playlists. Excuse me. Yep.
Can we get a link for this on Zulip under resources?
For the CDC 20.
Well, for the main, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it
CDC2026.com. I would put in the dash because that's what the repo is called, actually, CDC-2026. And from here, you can get any of our playlists. The best thing to do is probably click view full playlist, because if you don't, if you like click the picture, that one will start playing. Hey, stop. CDC-2020.
dash 20?
Yeah.
Sit with or without dashboards?
Yeah. I'm gonna advertise the one with the dash because it matches the repo. But if somebody forgets the dash, covered my bases. They were both available. So
I'm advertising without because saving one character does something in my mind.
let's all advertise with, but you can use whichever one because I don't want to confuse people. Well, and then we can remember just one label for the year, since the repo is already set in stone, basically. Let's do that. Thanks. Oh, and then there was something else. Where'd it go? Here we go. YouTube videos. This is a filler to make it be 2x3 rows by columns. Yeah, 2x3. That we don't have anything on X and we don't want to, so you can click that all day, nothing happens. And then this one is for our Teams meeting. I'm not going to click that because then I'll be in the Teams meeting twice, and that does terrible things to me. But that'll get you into Teams. If you don't have Teams installed, it'll let you join in a browser. So this is a good page to know about, and hopefully the URL is easy enough that you won't necessarily need to look it up. That's the goal. CDC2026.com, with or without the dash, although we will advertise the dash. So that's the goal there, to give you kind of a one-stop shop. You can bookmark this on your phone browser, right? And just get to it easily. Actually, you can add this if you're on Android. I know when you're on this page, you can go into your settings menu and just say, add this to my desk, or to my, don't call it desktop, add this to my home screen, and it'll put a little icon there. So that's this. So I'm hoping that'll be more useful than it has in the past. Let your parents know this URL. I think, Dan, did you put it in the resources channel?
I did.
Thank you.
Under Linky.
A little link that knows everything.
I'm so tired.
Cool.
Is it possible to pin topics?
No, I'm not eat then.
I think so.
I might want to pin that and the Teams link.
I don't. Go ahead. I don't know. Oh, you don't know how?
Admin.
Oh, well, if you can't, I don't know. Let's take a look. can we pin those two topics? Zulip, there we go. And oops, I just had nothing from Chad yet. Okay. Recent conversations. Linky.
Yeah, if you right click it on the left pane there, can you
On the left pane. Oh. I can mark it as resolved. We don't want to do that. Same menu here or not? Oh, it's more stuff.
at the top menu there with 3 dots where it says the channel name,
Oh, this.
but it looks the same.
We can star it.
That's
That might just be for me. Yeah. Yeah, this is why I have another topic for housekeeping. And that would be about GitHub. GitHub. So as a reminder, I posted something in Zulip this week. Look in you want to look to find it in, because not all of us have used Zulip a lot. But if you look in your recent conversations, mine is filtered for unread. So I'm going to clear that. And I'm going to have to skip all of the alerts. But here's someplace.
Okay, I'm getting.
Somebody's a little tired. That's okay. Oh, this one. Please join our CDC 2026. This is a plea. Please join our repo, because so far, if I go back here,
I'm in.
yeah, you're in. Office Ronin is a role model for us. This is a public repo, so you can get to it whether you have joined it or not. Passkey. Oh, I hope I brought that. Hang on. This one.
Thank you. Good.
Okay. So Axel has joined, another role model. Thank you.
That was 2 seconds ago, but yes.
It works. Billy Derhunt is Carl, I think. And then this is Kaisik. That's Chad. Dan is a role model. This must be Isaac, segmentation fault 404. And Silas, I think, is Hans. So I thought I had invited you, Haddon, but I don't see it here. Do you have a, what's that?
I don't believe I have a GitHub.
Okay, if you can make an account, then I'll invite you. But this is a public repo. So, well, do you need an account just to see public repos? I don't know.
No, you don't.
Okay.
You can see public repos, you can't contribute
Right.
without an account.
Okay, so how do I get in?
How do you make an account?
Just go to
Or how do I get in if I don't need an account?
Well, you will need an account eventually, but you can just, on that page where you linked into Zulip, just go back there and click the big link for GitHub. The cursed icon.
Wait, do what?
So go back to that, to this page again.
Huh? Oh, hold on. How do I get to that page? What's it called?
CDC-2026.com.
CDC-2026.com.
Yep. And remember that one. It'll fix a lot of problems for you.
CBC-2026.com.
CDC, Cyber Defense Club.
Oh.
I need to change this to do masking so that it always says the right URL. And it'll
Nice.
Yep. And then just click the GitHub repository. Click on Octocat. That's that cat's name.
Yeah. All right, I'm in.
Okay. So GitHub repos have a wiki you can use. And the wiki, I'm going to click on the wiki link. This is the right place to do things like put resources of things that might change a lot, or how-to documents and things like that. Some documentation probably belongs in the repo, but that's more appropriate for like code repositories. So if we ever write a lot of code, which we probably won't, but at the competition, we've never done this right. We should put the code that we inherit into GitHub, and then do changes inside GitHub. But for certain reasons, that's hard to do. So we can do GitHub using HTTPS, which theoretically should work inside Ice Age, but we've never tried it. That would be very helpful because we could keep track of what each other is doing. We could have a rule that we have to commit to our own branches, once a day or something like that. And at least we could see by switching branches what everybody's doing. But back to this, that was kind of for Axel there. I've tried to give some examples, like when we're using IP addresses, the real way to know what's in use is to look. But if because you could scan for IP addresses that are in use if you want to use a new one, but a lot of the VMs in Ice Age are going to be off a lot of the time. I just made some last night and turned them all off. So which IP addresses do I have in use? You'd have to go into the interface in Ice Age and click my VMs one at a time to see which ones are being used. And by the time we've got 30 of those, in place, that's not a very efficient way to do that. Maybe there's a better way to look in vSphere, but I don't know. So last year we had a document out here that said, here are the IP addresses. I think we listed them all out, like 0 to 255, right? And then people just filled in which ones they were using. Last night I guessed, Axel, sorry. I took like 230 to 230 something, 236 or something like that. And then how-to documents we can put out here. And this is a nice place for them because they can be edited without having to do a pull request, right? They can be edited. And the nice thing about that, you don't need a pull request because this keeps version history. So if somebody says, oops, that was a mistake, or we shouldn't have changed that document, it can be rolled back, or you can get pieces of it from the history and put that piece back or something. So it's just like Wikipedia. I don't know how many of you have edited on Wikipedia. I have, but you can see all the previous versions and stuff. So you never really lose anything. You could do announcements here. I think those are okay in Zulip. Actually, I'm not sure why I put that there. Links to helpful web resources with brief write-ups. This looks like it's left over from last year's. I don't think I like that. I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to click the edit button. This is a little language called Markdown. What I am going to put in here is frequently changing material information. And I don't think I should have periods at the end of these. See, now I'm going to be a grammar Nazi with myself. Hang on. These are not sentences. So if I have important, frequently changing information.
For bacon.
What's that?
Sorry, I was talking to my mom. I forgot to mute my mic.
Oh, that's fine. So the idea with important, frequently changing information, I've got an example here that Axel will understand right away. And I explained to Dan that this summer when we were getting ready for the hackathon, we had a channel where we kept posting the current URL for our code. And it changed so often and it didn't always get posted there that and then other comments would get posted there. So the URL would be buried. I just quit trying to use it to find the URL, and I would just ask people, hey, can somebody post the URL? And this thread got really tall. And if we have a document for something like that, a document called, current hackathon URLs, then whenever it changes, somebody can just come in, edit it in the document, and then people can look at the document, and the location of that information never changes, even though the content is changing all the time. People can go to the same place, get hopefully the up-to-date information. If it's not up to date, they can say, Isaac, since he's not here, we'll pick on him. Isaac, you forgot to change this URL again. And he's like, oh, here, let me change it. And then once he fixes it, everybody can see it in that one place again. It's right for everybody. So anyway, there's things that will be good for the wiki. I think I have a more up-to-date version of this, but basically if it's a conversation, obviously it belongs in Zulip. If it's something related to process management or some longer running thing we're doing, we have a tool called Jira, and we'll use that for it. And if it's related to code, which that probably won't come up, it would be in GitHub. But if it's something that seems like it should have more of a static life to it, more like a document, or it's frequently changing information that we want to look up, then we should think about putting it in the wiki. Now, the interesting thing about this wiki is that it doesn't work. The search on it doesn't work like Wikipedia. It's just as good, but it's different. So like in this document, I've got the word lifeblood. These are our lifeblood URLs. They're the same ones that are on that web page. But if I come up here, I'm going to go back to the home page and I look for lifeblood. I don't think it'll find it. Let's find out. Right? Look for lifeblood, nothing. Doesn't find it. Great, right? But that's because that's not how you search in GitHub. That's why. GitHub has its own thing. You see up here on the right where it says type / to search. Very much like it's a very Linuxy, Vimy kind of thing. So if I type /, I could go click in there and type searching, but if I just type /, it brings up the search thing. If I type in the word lifeblood and hit enter, it'll search the entire repository, code and everything. And it's got a separate section for wikis. And if I search there, it'll find this page. But if it actually is used in code or any place else, it'll also find it. So it's like a two-step thing. Instead of like searching in Google for a Wikipedia page, it's going to be a two-step thing in Google anyway, right? It's probably a 5-step thing. You search for lifeblood, and then you say, whoops, I only want the ones in Wikipedia. So then you add site wikipedia.org, and you have to search and search with it. You get used to this. It's pretty good. Let's look for something else that might be in the small amount of other material we've got. Let's see what's over on this page. How about the word Zulip? So if I search for Zulip, you can see this shows up twice in the code. And by code, they just mean anything that's, I'll show you, but anything that's under the code section. So the README counts and the team notes count, because, let me back up. Come on. Because they're under this code tab. That's all that means when it says code. And I've got a pull request. It found that because I committed that to the code. So this is when I merged in the documents that have the word code or the word Zulip in them. And then it also found 2 places in the wiki that have the word Zulip. So it's actually pretty powerful in terms of search. And there's some advanced search parameters you can use too that it'll show you if you click in the right place. So it doesn't search exactly like exactly like Google, and it doesn't search exactly like Wikipedia, but you search the repository, and then if you only want stuff in the wiki, you click the wiki link, and then you only see the wiki stuff. So I think that's important to know, because that thing on the right that says find a page, it only looks in page titles, and it's not very obvious that that's what happens. So I think that's all the housekeeping I had. But I was busy this week trying to get this stuff set up. And I think that if we use this stuff, it'll be helpful. Good infrastructure.
Yeah.
Any questions? Hatton especially?
No, not really.
Okay,
All makes sense.
cool. Excellent. I like hearing that. And remember, CDC-2026.com. And CDC always stands for Cyber Defense Club. Sorry, I didn't explain that. It's something you just take for granted, right?
Yes, it also stands for Cyber Defense Competition.
It does. Always.
Always.
The CD, when we use it, is cyber defense. How's that? If there's a C after it, it's cyber defense.
To create a new branch from an existing branch, it's branch-m, right?
From an existing branch?
Yeah.
I don't.
Oh, wait, no, dash m
Okay.
is move.
Can you be in the existing branch and just say like checkout -B and we'll use that branch as the base?
I forget. I think checkout is for an existing branch.
No, but if you say -B, it'll create a new branch with the name you give it.
Oh, that would make sense.
I always base my branches off
Yeah.
main, and so I don't know the answer.
I'm
You're scaring me, making sub branches. You're gonna have a branch web over there.
I thought I was supposed to commit to a new branch.
Oh, yeah, but make it off of main, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so then, yeah, what I do is just check out -B for branch and then give it a branch name and it'll make a new branch for you. Get checkout. If you use GH, the client, I'd love to show you how to use GH sometime.
I do use GH occasionally.
Yeah.
For
Sometimes,
checkouts.
yeah,
I mean, no, for cloning.
Cloning.
I just use it for cloning.
It's-
That's convenient.
it is convenient. You can use it to make PRs.
How long can you make a branch name?
I don't know. But bear in mind, it's gonna be in our website. Okay, so now, oh, that's a lot of tabs. Let me get rid of a bunch of these.
Cool how they're oriented on the side.
Yeah, that helps me. By the way, I have, you'll like this, I think, Haddon. You know what Area 51 is?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've registered the domain name area51.network. Isn't that a great domain name? So this is I use this thing called Uptime Robot to measure my uptime. My ISP's been having trouble lately. So I got a refund because I caught these 2 outages. They were down for an hour and 38 minutes on the 28th. So I run this because if I catch these outages, even if I'm not home, I say, hey, you had downtime. Is there something in your SLA that I can get a refund for? So it pays for itself, this service. But yeah, I thought you'd like that. So I put the Air Force logo up here, and this one is the logo for the Nevada Test and Training Range, which is where Area 51 is located. So I just thought you'd like that. That's the URL I use at home. So I've got real DNS entries. Yeah, all my stuff at home looks like it's located in New Mexico. But okay, let me just get rid of everything. I'll reuse this one. So I want to go to there we go. I want to go to vSphere now, or iSync, I should say. So I'm gonna and you should too. So we'll go to Ice Age 2. I wish they called it iSync. Maybe we should just call it Ice Age 2. That might be easier, no matter what they call it. And I have to open my password manager here. Do you use a password manager, Haddon?
I do not.
Uh-oh. So since you're our Olympic grade mocker, I would like you to mock yourself. You're
That's what
mocking yourself, right? Okay. You should start using a password manager. I really like 1Password. Bitwarden is another one I could recommend. and you should use it and just know the password for the password manager and let the password manager generate really impossible passwords for everything else you use. And they should all be different. And this is especially important because of something called password stuffing. Let me remember my password for this, and then I'll explain that.
Do we want any other docs than just the Ice Age ones copied over?
Dog actually ran into my mouse and it got rid of the meeting.
I don't understand either of the things that were just said. So Axel first, what?
I'm copying over
Oh.
docs from the old repo. Do you want anything else in the Ice Age ones?
The Ice Age ones are good. I looked at one of those last night. So I don't know. I didn't look at the other ones. So your call, I think.
I'll call it just Ice Age.
Yeah, and give them a look through. Like I was looking through one of them, and it didn't have. It was talking about setting up a VM, and one of the network settings wasn't there, like DNS or something.
I don't think we need to do DNS, do we?
It has to point at the. We don't if we have a DNS. We do. It has to point at the 199, 100, 16, 100, right?
No, I think it sets its own DNS up from
DHCP, but we don't have one of those now.
No, because it assigns a static IP, but then it finds DNS because that's hard coded into the operating system. Am I wrong about that?
No, it's not hard coded. DHCP will hand out DNS, but we don't have DHCP yet. I'm going to stand up a DNS server because as you can see, getting back to this, last night I installed an Ubuntu server and 7 Windows servers. In case we needed them for RDP, I thought we better have something. And what's my naming convention here? Haddon, do you know? It's Chris dash something server dash a number, and then these things after the number. Do you know what they are, Haddon?
Imagine binary code.
No, like Altair, Beetlejuice. That's not
Oh, yeah.
Canopus. This one's pronounced Doobie, because you want to know. Electra, Fomalhaut, and up here's Pollux. And this one kind of rhymes with Obi-Wan Kenobi. Zubal el-Janubi. Anybody?
Stars.
They're stars, yeah. So I'm going A through Z with my Windows ones. Pollux I just picked. I would have chosen different ones, but I have VMs here. Like I have, I couldn't use DNAB for D because I've got a WSL instance that's DNAB, so forgive me. But I was wondering, we've got an hour left is all. We're supposed to be talking about RDP today. I don't think that you guys installed Windows VMs, right?
We did not.
Yeah.
Because it takes too long.
And so I was thinking we could start by starting Windows VM builds and then using these guys to do RDP since they're already installed. And they all have the same password except Zubin el-Janubi. I don't know that one. That's by the way, that's the brightest star in the Big Dipper. It's the brightest star in Ursa Major. But if you would ask me the name of the brightest star in Ursa Major, I would say Alpha Ursa Majoris, because I don't know that name.
Do you know which document that was you were missing DNS settings for?
I don't know if it was DNS.
All right, I'm
or
back.
if it
Sorry, I had
was
to talk to my mom about
gateway or-
something.
Okay. Just
What
when you
are we
pull one
doing?
over, they're short. Just read through them. Maybe I just missed something.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Okay. So what we're going to do, Haddon, is we're going to walk through building a Windows server in vSphere. Okay.
Mhm.
And oh, I wish I had my.
How do I get to Ice Age? I'm typing in.
Yeah, it's you see this part of
Yeah.
my URL.
Okay.
That's how you get there.
You should probably bookmark it for your future reference.
It should be on that page.
That too.
It should.
That too.
All right.
This one's the best one.
What do I use for the example at domain local and password?
Example at domain local and password. That's what you've asked me.
Yeah,
What?
What do I use?
Second here.
Oh,
There's
so
some
do I use
mentions.
school 14?
Yeah. Oh, I see. Yep. School 14
That would be, yes.
And
and
then the password?
Yep, the password should be in Zulip.
Oh, okay. Where in Zulip?
that is the question. Hang on, I went to get another monitor. And I'm hooking that up and then I'll put it in Zulip. I'll paste it in there for you.
It should be,
That's tight.
It's under credentials, under restrictions.
resources credentials.
What?
Can you DM it to him just to help him out for now? That's the kind of thing that would be great on a wiki page, right?
Just a link to the message. That would actually work if it were just a link to the message and then anyone.
I'd actually put the resources on a wiki page so you don't have to.
I mean, yeah, but then they're publicly exposed. Is that concern?
Make it private once everybody joins.
See, I'm saying on who.
True. It's good for me.
Joins.
I wonder, can I do this?
Had it.
Yeah, I just need the password.
There it is.
Oh, did you DM it to me? Where?
In Zulip.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I'm so new to Zulip. I have no idea where to find it. Oh,
The
direct
badge should have
messages.
popped
I
up.
see.
Click on that and it'll show you the password.
This is weird.
Okay, I'm in the resources credentials. Oh, I see.
There it is.
So username, password, Sarah, Ken, Claire. What? I'm so confused.
So it's gonna be in the format username : password.
Here, I just got sent it on my phone. Let me open it up from there.
Wait, did I send it right here? Oh, it's
No,
at the
no.
top. It's at the very top of the channel.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
There we go. I see. Okay.
You got it?
thank you.
Okay. So I don't need to show it here. Sorry, I thought that would be easier.
Java until correction execution exception model fault manage object not found.
Send a screenshot.
I'll send in the same one the password was in.
Oh, try refreshing the page.
Still the same thing.
I've seen that error before where it fails to load the whatever video connection.
Oops.
I don't know what's going on there though.
Is this? I haven't seen that. What browser are you using?
Google, basically Google.
Basically Google.
Well, I'm using Opera GX, so
Once
that's
it's
Google.
Chromium, it should work fine.
Should. So it's Opera, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you have Opera installed? I can install it just to check. Do you have any others installed?
I might have. I mean, this is what has all my passwords and everything saved on it.
Yeah, that's cool. We just want to eliminate Opera as being part of the problem. So it would just be to,
Okay, then yeah, I guess I have Google Chrome.
let's try that. That's kind of the happy path for a lot of developers.
Moved your message, by the way, had in if it looks like it disappeared. Hopefully you weren't dealing with the Ubuntu desktop one. That one's terribly written.
Well, this looks like, oh, it did disappear.
I moved it to the meeting, the meetings and homework.
This is probably somebody from New York. Want me to vote for Curtis Sliwa? Probably. He's been just killing me on his campaign. Meetings.
I don't trust that.
But that looked like a web console because it had the send
it's a
control
web
delete.
That's the
Oh, so he was already logged into vSphere?
Well, I got it.
Yeah.
It worked.
Well, I just want him in vSphere right now.
he's in
I did it on
Okay.
Google
There's the,
Chrome and it worked.
Okay. So I just need you in vSphere right now. We don't need a web console or anything, right?
Is that VirSphere right there that you're showing?
Yeah, I just need you on this
then
screen. Cool.
I'm on that screen.
Great. So let's all try to get a Windows build going really fast. It doesn't take too terribly long.
But
To get
does this
one.
end at 12?
Say again?
Never mind.
Okay. So to build a VM, we're going to start just like we did with Ubuntu. Going to right click on School 14 and choose new virtual machine or whatever your favorite way is to launch new virtual machine. And that should bring this guy up for you. And just give me an okay verbally as soon as you see what I see, Haddon.
Okay.
All right. Choose create a new virtual machine and click next.
Okay.
All right. And give your virtual machine a name and make sure you start your machine names the same way so that we can tell, which ones belong to
Do I just
whom.
name it Haddon's other virtual machine?
As long as it starts with Haddon, you're good. So I'm going to call mine Chris delete me because I'm not going to keep this. But you can call yours what you'd like. You may want to keep yours. And then you need to drill down on the folder names until you get to School 14, and that should make it look happier. Let me know when you've got that.
All right, so I selected School 14. Do I go next?
Yeah, if you change the name and got School 14, go next. And the next one's
and just go next again.
Yeah, if it says School 14 already, we're good. And on this one, the check, I don't ever look at the names of the storage because I might goof up. I look to see which one has terabytes instead of gigabytes. You want the one with terabytes. So you want the one with lots of storage, right? It's the high school storage. So click that and go next. And this guy, you just always leave at its default. If you do look, it's going to be the newest one. No matter what one they install, they leave it at its default, and that's always the newest one. So
just click next again.
Just click next. Yep. Now for this one, we're going to change it. We want to do Windows, but we're going to change this to the newest one available, which is Windows Server 2022 64-bit.
Do I
And then-
enable Windows virtualized based security?
No, don't do that. Then we click Next. See, installing Windows is easy. And the stuff at the top, CPU, memory, hard disk, we can leave alone. But what's the single most important setting when we're building one of these things? That will prevent you from having to get yours deleted. Dan has his hand up. Do you remember, Haddon? What's the setting that would, if you forget it, we might tell you to delete your VM and start over?
Is it the new CD/DVD drive thing?
I think
Or
What-
is it the new hard drive disk?
Yeah, it's under new hard disk, so let's look there.
it's hard.
Do we change it to megabytes?
No.
I have no idea.
Remember this one?
Hold on, let me watch. Okay, I'm watching.
This guy. If you
Oh,
if you
disk
if you
provision,
choose a
yes.
thick
I knew it had
provisioning,
something.
oh, go ahead.
I knew it
think
had
you might have
something to
said
do with
thin.
disks.
Yeah. So either of the thick provisioning ones will reserve 90 gigabytes for you immediately and make it unavailable to anybody else. If you say thin provisioning, it's going to only allocate to you what you use. And as you use more, it will allocate more to you. So even though you're asking for 90 gigabytes at first, it might take like, I don't know, 4 or something like that. And then as you use more, it'll take more. So since there's so many users, we always want to use thin provisioning. We forgot this one year for a while, and Iowa State approached me in Discord or on email or something and said, hey, we'd like to have a talk with you because we're running out of space. We almost ran the entire vSphere out of space because we forgot to do this. And I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot, I'm sorry. So that's one thing we want to do for sure. That's the most important thing. And then the other thing we need to do is with the DVD, we have to tell it what installation disk we want to use. And so to do that, there are these options here. A client device means that it's going to use our DVD drive, and I don't even have one. I think that's what that means. Host, I don't know. We're not going to use a real one. There's nothing actually in their content library, but we do have stuff in the data ISO library. And
So do I do client device, host device, data store ISO file, or content library ISO file?
Data ISO file.
Data store ISO file?
Yeah. And that should pop up something like this. I don't like that there's a little yellow thing here, but you want to click on Playground ISO data store. And you want the one with the ugliest name. This is one I gave them last year. I probably should have renamed
Which
it
is
Server Eval X64 FRA ENUSISO, that one.
And then okay.
And then say okay. And the only other thing left, I forget this sometimes, and I wonder why won't it work, is that by default, this won't get mounted. It won't get connected when you start. And you have to click the little box that says, please connect me when I turn this thing on. And so I think that's it. So basically, it's like you go through and you give it a name, put it in the right folder.
Oh wait, do I have to click the connect box? Do I have to check the connect box?
You do.
Okay. Boom.
Yep. Boom. So really, there's not much. You put it in the right folder. You chose something called the compute pool, but you didn't think about it, the compute resource, because it was the same name, School 14. Then you come in here. You make sure that your disk is thin provisioned. That's the most important single thing. And then you choose the right ISO file, which, virtual means fake, Haddon. And so we have a virtual machine, a fake computer, that onto which we're attaching a virtual CD DVD drive. So it's a fake drive. And on that fake drive, we are mounting a fake disk, which is stored in this ISO file. And so what this means is that it's as though we have a computer that has a DVD drive that has this file in it, that ISO file we just specified, but everything's fake. It's really great. Then we click next and finish. And what this will do is create the machine, but it won't start it. So if you get your machine over on the list on the left, things have succeeded so far.
So I click finish.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
And it's showed up, apparently. You like that.
Yeah.
Now I need to warn you of a failure that's about to happen, but it's not really a failure. Just watch my screen for this part. I got good at this last night, so I can do this, but it's not worth the effort. So just watch this. This is probably what's going to happen. You're going to click power on, and then you're going to wait till you can click the web console. Oh, now the web console is available, and you're going to come out here, and you're going to see timeout and EFI network, and you don't want that, and that's no good. This means that it failed to boot from your CD DVD drive. But the reason is you just didn't get out here in time. Okay, it went away. So what you do here is you click, I'm not going to do this just yet, but you click this Send Control Alt Delete button. That makes it reboot. And then you come over here with your mouse really quick and click it. And here, I'll show you. So I'm going to click this, bring my mouse over, click in there. And now I pressed a key, and now it'll start to boot. I wasn't here in time to press the key, and so it skipped the loading of Windows, and it tried to reboot. It tried to boot other ways, one of which, amazingly, is from the network. So go ahead and you'll start this VM, and then when you can, load the web console. And if you get there in time to click the button or click a key to start Windows loading, that's cool. But if you don't, you'll have to do something like what I just did. Click this Control Alt Delete button, and then you have to put your mouse will probably disappear. When it disappears, click in the void, and then you'll be able to press a key when you're prompted.
Yeah, it says timeout, so I go Control Alt Delete.
Yep. Click the button, don't do the keystroke, right?
Oh.
That's the Control Alt Delete button in the top right corner.
Yeah, you see it over here?
Yeah,
where
yeah,
my
I
mouse
see it.
is?
Press
Yeah.
any. Oh, it just said timeout again.
Okay, so you can do it an infinite number of times, though we hope it won't be that long.
Press any key. All right, yeah, loading files.
Cool.
Where's the any key?
I press the N and the E at the same time, because if I press
Where's the
NE,
space bar?
where's
Where's the space bar, Chris? I can't find it.
it's out by Jupiter.
Oh, I see it. Thank you.
Help me
All
escape.
right, language to install English.
Okay,
Time
so
and
you got
currency
this?
format English. Keyboard
let's-
and input method US.
Let me talk through this a little bit.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were past
That's
that.
okay. There's nothing to say about this one because we want English. But yeah, if I don't, there's only like two of us here, but if we don't go together, experience has taught me that we wind up, if there were like 5 of us here, we wind up in 7 different places somehow, and it becomes very hard to communicate as a class. So yeah, we're going to click next because we do want English. And the keyboard layout, sometimes some people want Dvorak, but that's your problem.
Do not set it within the VM.
Okay, oh, good point. I bet that can be a mess.
It
So,
can really be a mess, yes.
so this, it looks like
Do
we're
I
done
click
here, but we're almost
Start
done.
now. Install
This
now.
is when you, yeah, go ahead and start installation, and eventually you'll get here. Let me know when you get to this one.
Okay.
All right. Now, there's 2 different editions, standard and data center, and there's 2 different
Experiences?
experiences. there's a desktop, thank you, that's good. There's a desktop experience and there's Windows Server Core. At this point in your career, Haddon, you do not want Windows Server Core. You might by the end of the year, but right now we definitely want you to use the desktop experience because that's the one that has a desktop. And we don't want data center. There's really no difference. I use data center at work all the time. Data center is the one you have to use if you're in a cloud environment, for example, because reasons, legal, licensing. But go ahead and select standard evaluation desktop experience and click next. Read all that, not, and click next.
Microsoft collects this information over the internet.
Thanks for reading that for us. Now this one doesn't really make sense because they're saying the first option is like, oh, you've got Windows installed already. Do you want to keep all your files and programs? But we don't have it installed already. But just to make sure, this bottom option is to blow away the existing operating system and use the whole disk. And that's what we want it to do. It kind of spooks me that it's giving me the first option. So there's nothing to upgrade, right?
Yeah.
So, I choose the second one just to be sure. So do that and you'll get to this screen, which is saying you have a disk. Should I use it? Let's use that first one. Again, I think if you were upgrading and it didn't see your second disk, this would be a chance to say, uh-oh, something's wrong. And that's maybe why they're showing us this, but we in fact only have one disk, and so we'll say next. And now it's gonna do the installation. Ta-da.
This might take a while.
It will take a little bit. So.
Oh, I remember. Oh, sorry, never mind.
No, what were you gonna say?
Well, I remember hearing you say that this Halloween you were the one passing out candy. I was kind of shocked. I kind of always took you as the trick-or-treater type of guy.
No, actually, my wife passed out the candy. I'd enjoy going trick-or-treating, but it might be kind of weird since I have no kids to take with me.
Trick-or-treat.
I'm not sure what the people in my neighborhood would think if I went door to door asking, do you have a child I can take trick-or-treating? I'll have them back by midnight.
there was this one house that I went to in the neighborhood, and you went into the house and you put your hand on one of those little balls with like electricity. Obviously she was kidding. And then she would ask you what you're interested in and stuff like that. And then she would read your future. It was really cool.
Yeah. What was yours?
Oh, since I told her I'm big into coding and programming and stuff like that. And she said with AI and everything, I would be big in those fields.
I'd probably tell her I was into technology and she'd say, you'll be retired very soon. The younger guard will overtake everything you do.
Well, better than reading your future if she says, bring marshmallows.
No.
What?
Bring marshmallows.
No.
I'm going to start up all my servers, I guess.
I'm at 35%.
Cool. So yeah, let's just ignore that. You can even close the tab and we'll just bring up. That's actually a good idea. Close the tab on your web console.
Wait, close out of the tab, like click X out?
Of just the web console, because that's just a view of the console. It'll keep running.
I'm confused what to do.
So here. So here's my web console for the one I just started, right? And it's still running. And if I close the web console, I'm not doing anything to the computer. The computer is running, right? The VM is running.
So like this, the vSphere is like the PC, and this part is like the monitor.
Yeah, this is it's kind of like where when we use SSH to connect to a Linux box and we disconnect SSH, but the Linux box keeps running.
Yeah.
So this web console is it's giving us a way to interact with the computer. Just like the monitor, I like that. It's like the monitor. It's like we walk up to the computer and we've got the screen and our keyboard is the keyboard. And when we close it, the thing keeps running. We just walked away.
Yeah.
Cool, huh? I appreciate your
Questions.
healthy reluctance. That's a good question. So I've turned on 7 Windows servers, which you can't have Zubino Janubi. That one's mine and it has a different password because I have a healthy paranoia about you guys. But the other ones, Altair, Betelgeuse, Canopus, Duby, Electra, and Fomalhaut are all available. They all have the same password for the administrator. Which one do you want? Haddon, sorry, which one do you want?
What do you mean?
I'm gonna let you use these Windows servers and you get to pick one. My 6 here.
Well, let me take a look at the names.
What's your favorite number between 1 and 6?
I am a relatively big fan of the number 3.
Okay, so you get Canopus, and that also gives you Doobie. You get the pair, 3 and 4.
Nice.
Yeah. Axel,
Yes.
you want 1 and 2 or 5 and 6? All right. You got Electra and Fomalhaut. I'm gonna put this on. There we go. Haddon, is that right?
Yep.
Cool. I'm just gonna put it on the first one.
I can rename mine.
Thank you. And Dan.
I guess I'm getting Altair and Beetlejuice.
Yeah. I always say Beetlejuice too. It's more fun. Or if I'm trying to be weird, I'll say it like it's a German word, which it isn't. Say Betelgeuse.
I heard a joke about chocolate recently. It wasn't that funny, so I just snickered.
Okay, I like that. So I want each of you to connect to the lower numbered of your windows. Pull up the web console. I'm at
51%.
Yeah, you should have that closed. That's why I want that closed. I don't want you being distracted by that.
Oh.
Yeah. We'll come back and look at those at the end.
Oh, okay. I thought that was the one we were going to open up. What virtual machine am I opening up?
You should open up number 3, Canopus.
I should open up number 5.
Yep, and Dan should open up number 1. And I'm going to open up Zubin el-Janubi. Zubin el-Janubi, you're our only hope. Like that.
So I'm going up Chris Win Server 03.
Yep, Canopus.
And what's the password?
And the password, I really think that Axel should be able to tell us the password, but I need to
Control
point out.
Alt Delete to unlock.
Yeah, you have to see the button in the upper right. That's why they put it there. You can't actually send Control Alt Delete directly.
The password seems to be neither password nor administrator.
And it can't be CDC. And here's your clue. This has the default Windows password complexity policy turned on. And what's the password we use for that? Do you remember?
I do. I'm just not going to get it right.
Oh, okay. That's okay. I thought you might remember. Like, what's this? Oh, I got it wrong. You see? Oh, because mine has a different password. Okay. So the I tried to make the font bigger, but I didn't try Control Plus. I typed Control N over and over. That's sadly, but conveniently, that passes the default complexity policy.
Wait for the user profile service.
So mine is,
Is it Chris? So I assume your password is.
Alright, I'm back.
okay,
So
so
what's the password?
it's this.
That's cool.
So an @ sign and a 0 and a capital P. Usually we use the password CDC. When we get to the competition, that'll be the default password for everything that we have to change, obviously.
Uh-huh.
But Windows comes with a default, Windows Server comes with a default password complexity policy. So the word password won't work. The 3 letters CDC won't work. But sadly and conveniently, this string will work. So when I was a trainer for a while, and this was the password we used in all of our classes. So let me know when you're when you've logged in. It should look something like this. Excuse me.
For me, it's just a hold up. Oh, wait. Yeah, mine looked like that.
Cool. And you might notice that,
Server manager.
yeah, this is Windows
Ruh-roh,
Server.
Raggy.
You know, I don't actually know which version this is. Be careful. You don't want to hit the Windows key when you're using these because that will get passed through to your own laptop.
My machine.
Well, if you, no, oh, right. You can go full screen, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to look at WinVer because I forgot to. So this is Windows version 2022, which is fine. It is release 21H2, so that's old. We're just not going to worry about patching or anything today. Server Manager will come up automatically. This is a nifty tool that we will use later, not today.
Mine's not up yet.
Oh, no? Did you
No.
actually, we might use this today. Scratch that. Did you log in yet?
I mean, I'm on the. Oh, there we go.
Nope. Cool. So I didn't actually test this yet, but we're going to right now. If you hit they still call it start. I thought they'd changed its name, but if you click the start inside your VM, if you're like me, I just noticed this, there's a remote desktop button right there. And if you click that, this should come up. If it wasn't there, you could just type remote and you'll see this before too long. It has an executable name, MSTSC, which you can type.
Wait, so would that pop up on its own? Or do I have to click the
You would
okay,
click it.
remote desktop
Yeah.
connection?
You would click it, yeah. And then what you're gonna do is type in, oops, hang on. There's something, so there's a couple, I need to test something. So
There.
one moment. And this is the old, oh, I hate to use this version of PowerShell. It's the standard one that's always there for automation. So ping, what's one of the ones? Altair, right? That's one of them.
Yep.
Oh, but ping doesn't work. Okay, but so go ahead and put in the part of your other computer, the part of its name that's the star name.
What?
So like yours are, if you look in vSphere, just the last part. So yours are, you're logged into Betelgeuse. So,
No.
oh no, you're logged into Canopus, my fault. That last part, D-U-B-H-E, the hardest one to spell, sorry. Doobie, put that in as the
I don't
host
see it.
name.
I don't see it, but I'll just type it in. How do I spell
Yeah.
it?
D-U-B-H-E.
Okay. Doobie,
Dubby, yeah.
the boy.
And
And then
let's see if that works.
Ping
Yeah, ping won't work because
air.
That's mine. What's your other computer?
Ping altair.local with 32 bytes of data. Request timed out.
Yeah, because I'm on it.
yeah, we might have to use the IPs, or we might have to fix the firewall. So this, I didn't get to do this last night, but we got time to figure it out.
Why is it 4:35 p.m.?
Because they're running probably, let's see, PM, they're running in universal coordinated time,
The only
Greenwich time zone. It's a, let's see, does it show you that here?
if you hover it might.
No, but anyway, that's the reason. Servers a lot of time run on universal time.
No, it's
There it is. Oh, Pacific time, because it's wrong.
It's UTC.
Maybe NTP, network time protocol, can't go out through the proxy.
Hold on, I'm gonna SSH into my server I know is in UTC.
Well, that right now, that's a good question, but we'll leave that as to figure out later. Axel might figure it out now, but that's about the right difference for, that's 5 hours. That's one, sometimes we're UTC -5.
Yeah, no, that's UTC.
Yep,
Why is it saying Pacific time? That's wrong.
yeah. So let's see here if that didn't work. So I assume that didn't work, typing in
It did fail,
the
yes.
star name. So come out to,
Yeah,
go
no.
back out to vSphere and get your IP address by clicking on your computer name, and it'll show up over here. Like for Doobie, I'm looking at that one on the share Haddon, and you can see it's 144.76.90.234.
Wait, hold on,
So,
what?
so
Oh, they're all that 2,
Oh,
3
that's 144. Okay, I see.
yeah, this I took 230 to 236. I didn't know. I didn't want to go through the whole list. Most of them are shut off. I should probably check this one. Do you have that, Haddon? Can I switch
Yeah,
live?
I have 144.76.90.223. 233.
234.
Mine's
Um,
233.
Well, but you're starting on 233 and you want to connect to 234.
Oh, so I
So,
changed that to 234.
yep,
All right.
yeah. Let's see if that works.
Hold on, I gotta copy it.
Seven, 6, 90.
2, 3, 5, 6.
Control-C.
Oh, I don't know if you'll be able to copy it or not. It's still down.
No.
No copy paste.
144.76.
Yeah, I'm still down.
Okay.
90.54.
Well, this is good. Means we get to look at the firewall.
So it should be 144.76.90.234.
Yep.
Yes.
And then connect.
Try that. I think it'll fail. We're learning. This is how we learn.
Failed.
Mine also failed, Captain.
I don't watch Star Trek.
Well,
Unfortunately.
that was from Captain Kangaroo. It's the voice of the dancing bear. That's why he never had lines. My left shoe came off, Captain. Okay, so I think that what's going on here is
We're failing.
is probably firewall stuff. So this is good.
That's bad, but
That's bad. So give me a moment here. I'm going to check on something because I've never done this with Server Manager. Yeah. Install world for virtual. That's not the one we want. Okay, even though it says remote desktop. Go ahead and talk and tell more jokes. I'll figure this out.
So I was walking down the road the other day,
Ooh, do. Oh, sorry.
and I see the road started getting a little bumpy. Then it started getting bumpier, and it kept getting more bumpy until there was like a mountain every 2 feet. And I was like, okay, that's not physically possible. So I woke up.
What do you call a dog who really likes peanut butter?
I don't know. What do you call it?
I don't know.
A dog.
What do you call it? Hold on, better joke. What do you call a dog that really likes bed sheets?
I think you call that a dog as well.
I don't know.
Well, then what do you know?
I'm not sure. I got my Men in Black memory erased a couple months ago, so
Hey, you're not supposed to remember that.
they told me.
Somebody told them. Yeah.
Yeah.
You've been.
I saw the Street View camera. A Google Street View camera car was driving along just as it happened, and I happened to spot it on Google Earth the other day.
The Street View car should have its memory erased as well.
But it's non-sentient.
But it uploaded its memory.
Yeah, right
and then
before.
he downloaded the RAM.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the deal. The first clue. Click on your start button.
On which server?
You'll probably want to do this on both, but this would be on the one you're trying to connect to. So go to, just to be clear, you will want, so Dan will want to do this on Beetlejuice. Haddon will want to do this on Doobie. Boy, these even number ones have fun names.
Wait, so what am I typing?
So well, just get yourself connected to Doobie on a web console and then wait for the crowd. And then Axel will want to be on Fomalhaut, which isn't as fun of a name.
I'm on my Canopus. How do I get to Doobie?
Click on it back in vSphere and then click launch a web console and it will open another tab for you that will have Doobie in it. And then I'll go back.
It looks the exact same as the other one. I don't see the difference.
Well, up in the corner, it should have a different name. Up in the upper left.
Chris Winsphere 03 Campus Haddon, and the other one says Chris Winsphere 03 Campus Haddon.
Then you open two of the same thing. So close one of those.
Closed.
And then make sure when you're back in vSphere that you click on 04 Doobie.
What?
So click on the Chris.
I'm in vSphere client.
Yep. And then on the big list of VMs, click on Chris Win Server 04 Doobie.
Oh, 04. I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Launch that web console. There you go.
All right. And then can send alt delete. Or should I just wait for everyone?
No. Get yourself logged in. There's the password.
No, that's password. Not the password, it's just password.
It's password. It's pass or 0'd. All right, I'm in the base Windows X. I'm in the base Windows 11 screen.
Cool.
Nice. So I'll just
So-
wait for everyone.
Yeah. So what we need to do on that server we want to connect to, oh yeah, click the start button and type remote desk, just type remote and type as much as you need to of remote desktop settings until you see remote desktop settings and click it.
Hold on, let me see what you're doing.
Okay, so type or click the start button and then just type start typing remote desktop settings until you can see it on the list and click it. And that should bring you to this dialog, which has a clue. It says enable remote desktop.
What? So
Like I said, I didn't
click
get this far last night.
remote desktop connection?
I didn't quite hear you there. What did you ask?
Do I click remote desktop connection? I typed in remote desktop and it shows remote desktop connection. Do I
No,
type that?
so click on remote desktop settings. Do you see that? Look at my screen for a sec.
I see it.
Yep. And then do you see the big glaringly obviously wrong setting?
Yeah. Enable remote desktop. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do
Turn that
that
on.
and confirm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is that all I need to do?
Oh, let's try it. We have to go back. So now,
Well, what about make my PC discoverable?
well,
Also, it says you need some updates. Select this message to install.
what? I don't
Yeah,
see
in the corner
that.
right- in the bottom right corner. Should I just install it to be
Nope.
safe?
Here, let me. Is that
and
on Doobie?
It's gone now. Yeah, it's gone now.
Okay. Yeah, don't worry about that. So now you need to go back to your odd numbered one. So for you, Haddon, that means leave them both open, but go back to 03,
Matter 3.
Canopus.
And what do I type in?
Well, now try to do the remote desktop connection again, where you're trying to connect to 144.76.90.234.
Okay. 144.96.90.
0.76.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay.
144.76.90.234.
It's working.
You should get a pop-up
Yeah.
that asks you to log in. Now, on the other server, there is a user that has the same name and password as the one you just used to log on to this server. And I think this one's called administrator. Let me double check. I don't think it's admin. I think it's administrator. It is.
Yeah.
So the username is administrator.
I have no idea how to spell that.
How to spell it?
Yeah.
ADMIN.
Capital A?
It is, but it doesn't matter for Windows.
ADIM
ADMIN.
MIN. ADMIN.
ADMIN ISTRATOR.
So ADMINISTRATOR.
Bingo.
And then password.
Yeah, the same mucked up version of password
Where?
in the password field. That
Oh, yeah,
same
I know, but I don't know.
the same capital P @ sign.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Remember me? Check. Remember me. Though I have to say goodbye, remember me. Don't
We're
let it.
recording this. That's outstanding.
The identity of the remote computer cannot be verified. Do you want to connect it anyway?
Yeah, this is an important thing. Let me do something to.
I'll let you make that one.
Okay, so Haddon is now at this dialogue with the pretty yellow bar across the top that says the identity of the remote computer cannot be verified. Do you want to connect anyway? So this is like, you remember in SSH, Haddon, when the first time you connect to a computer, it says, hey, we don't know this one. You haven't connected to it. We don't have a signature for it. Are you sure that you trust this one?
Yeah.
This is kind of like that, but in this case, the problem is different. It sees the certificate. If you read this from top to bottom, it sees that there's a certificate that has the right name, Doobie. That's the one you're connecting to, right? And then it has a certificate error, which says basically somebody created the certificate, but it didn't come from a certificate authority that we trust, which means it didn't. I'm not sure how much you talked about certificates while I was gone, but I know we talked about it a little bit when I was here. And a certificate is issued by somebody like GoDaddy, but we have to get our certificate from somebody else. And that issuer who gave us our certificate has to be a known somebody that the operating system knows is trusted. And actually the operating system actually knows GoDaddy, but a lot of times it's somebody else. But eventually you have to go up the chain of issuers and get to somebody that the operating system knows is trusted. And in this case, this didn't come from anybody. The server probably created this certificate itself. And that server, that VM that we created is not a global certificate authority. And so it's saying, yeah, are you sure about this? And this is why you're getting asked.
It's just hard for me. I tried.
So what should I
tried
do?
them
Oh,
connected
sorry,
to each
Axel.
other, but they logged me out.
Okay. You say yes because you know this is our network and you typed in an IP address, so you know. You can try
Okay.
saying, don't ask me again. I don't know if that works for
It's fine.
self-signed certificates. It might.
All right, now it just displays my IP. Oh, that's cool. It looks like a game bar.
Oh, let's have you share. You show us your screen.
Oh, how?
So get back to the Teams window.
Yep.
It has our.
Oh, share. I
then-
see it.
Cool.
I'll just set it to my entire screen so I can just swap.
That's what I do.
All
All right.
This is what mine looks like. I have a little game bar on top.
Copy out.
Hey, I'm being used as an example. That's always good.
Yeah. So
Most of the
yeah,
time.
and that shows your other IP, right? So now
Yeah.
you're connected to the 234, even though your base connection is 233. And if you minimize that game bar, I like that word. You see the minimize thing? Yeah, that if you minimize that, you see you're still on 233, right? So you can go
Yeah.
back and forth. Now if you click back on the icon for remote desktop at the bottom,
Where is that?
on your taskbar at the bottom, there's icons. There's icons for yeah, just to the right of server mat. So there it is. That's the other server, right? So this is like SSH with pictures. So that start button now on the lower left, that's the start button for 234. The desktop it's all .234, right? So so this is cool, right? You got logged on to a different server. And because the connection is local, the graphics are going to be good. It's local. Those two servers are on the same network, so the speed between them is very fast.
All right, want me to stop sharing?
Yeah, sounds good.
I mean, happen.
You always do.
Connected them to each other.
Oh, Yeah, you can do that, and I want to talk about that.
You
Um,
should.
No, yeah, but there's a reason for that. So you want to share that really quick, please? Can you?
Where is the, I'm not in the meeting. Should be in the meeting.
Well, it's okay. I'll describe it and then I'll talk
The
about
funny
why.
thing is,
Or you
once you log in
Mhm.
to one of the machines, what it will do is log you out of your web console
Yeah,
on that machine.
that's interesting. Okay.
Okay, where's my share button? Share
Oh,
entire screen. That working?
Yep, well,
I mean,
Yep.
it's not showing on my end.
yeah, I got it.
Okay. Move out of the way, you silly pop-up. Anyway, so yeah, these are my two
Oh.
machines. This one, it logged me out because I connected to it from the other machine. But the way I connected to it from the other machine is by first connecting to the other machine and then having it connect back.
Nice. And so you got an infinite regress over there?
Yeah,
Well,
this
that's different than what I thought. Okay, that's interesting.
desktop connection.
Yeah.
And then apparently the other one's just showing all of this. I don't even think those are real windows. It's just
a,
yeah. And if I close this, of course, it's probably gonna all go away.
yeah. Maybe that's just a bit visual infinite regress or something. So, Haddon, I have a question for you, real quick.
Sure.
Are you still connected to 234?
Oh,
Should I take a look at it?
Well, no, I would like.
See if mine looks.
I just want to. I would like you to be connected to 234, but I'm just wondering if you still are.
Yeah, I'm connected to Doobie.
Okay, thanks. Then let's see. I would like to share. Oh, this version I can't boot you off.
just press the share button. It'll kick me off.
Yeah, I'm looking for it.
It's on the top right.
Oh, I was looking in the light.
Yeah.
I was looking in the light colored.
Teams.
Yeah. Okay, so this is Zubin El Janoui. I'm never going to memorize that. And so I've started the process of connecting to 234. I've plugged in. I haven't plugged in the password yet, but if I bring up the web console for Doobie, well, I see there are existing remote console connections to this virtual machine. Do you have a remote desktop connection to it?
Me?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Remember when you could see it and it had the little you called it the game bar? Do you still have
Yeah.
that connection?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So he's got a remote desktop connection to Doobie. And I have started the process of a remote desktop connection. What's going to happen? This is a poll. What do you think will happen to his remote desktop connection when I start mine?
It's gonna get nuked.
Okay, we got one vote for nuked. And two people that still need to just, take a swag.
Well, I mean, so far I'm winning, so.
Yeah, you're winning the poll handily.
I'll vote not nuke.
Opposite vote's not
Nah.
nuked. And Dan is sitting there like, do I really have to vote?
Come on, Dan, you have to be the tiebreaker. Do you think it's gonna get nuked or not gonna get nuked?
I think it'll cause nuclear winter.
He says
Yeah.
nuked. So,
Oh, it got nuked. You have been disconnected because another connection was made to this remote computer.
and the reason that happened is because we're the same user.
Uh,
And what I'm going to, okay, so could I stay on that one for a little bit? Am I doing this to myself? I want to stay here because I don't have a second, I don't have a second computer to use. So I only made one
do you like
Obi-Wan
my
Kenobi.
background change?
It is nice, yeah. Hang on. So what I want to do is I want to make another user here. And, oh wait, I can walk you guys through this. What do we got? 11:59. Is it okay if we start Python a little bit later?
Sure.
I'm asking the Python student. So is it okay if we do start Python a little bit later?
How long
Hadn't,
will
so
this last? Sure, I guess.
yeah, okay. So actually, why don't you go ahead and reconnect to that guy,
Okay.
and oh no, I did this to server also.
How long will this go to?
We're gonna go to like 12, 10 or 15, I think.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. And will we just be watching?
No, I want to excuse me. I want to is this, oh, perfect. Okay. No, I want to show how to add other users.
Hold
that
on,
can
I
do-
gotta go to the bathroom real quick. Come on, pause
Okay.
it for 2 seconds. Thank you.
Yep. Oh.
All right, I'm back.
PC -6 soon.
Okay.
Be warned.
Tomorrow. Right. Okay, so here's what I want to do. click on your start button and type the word.
Oh wait, am I just watching or should we be following along?
No, yeah, you do this too. Do it on your even numbered server. So that's Doobie for you.
Okay. Wait, my even number?
Well, it's Doobie, whichever one that
Okay.
is.
Hold on, let me sign up. Let me sign in.
All right. Are you signed in?
Yep.
All right. So click the start button and type users. And the thing you want to click is add, edit, or remove other users. It's probably the same as that. But
Users. Add, edit, or remove you other users.
yeah,
All right, and add someone else to this PC.
you got it. That should land you on this dialog, which is, if you look at the title, it's Loser Manager. Local User Manager. So what you're going to do is right click on that users folder.
Wait, on the one under local users and groups, or the one under name?
Oh, sorry, the one under local users and groups on the left.
Right
Right
click.
click on that and choose new user.
Yep.
And make a user with your own name. So I'll call this one Chris. And you don't have to fill in any of the rest of this. And I'd suggest just for now, so that we can help each other easily, use that same password.
Wait, what? Oh, okay,
So,
I see.
yeah, you have to make a password. So just use the same one. Also, if you try to use a different one, it's got to pass the complexity checks and blah, blah, blah.
Mhm.
Once you have that in there, clear the check mark for user must change password. And then check the one that says use password never expires.
And then
Because,
next, and then create.
yeah, and then create. So you got the password never expires?
Yep.
Okay, cool. And then create.
And then close.
Then close. And now we're going to do one other thing. This person is just, if you go ahead and double click on your new user,
Wait,
they're
wait.
just
I can't
double
find it.
click on their name. Oh,
I don't see it. No, do I have to open up the folder?
yeah, just click on the users folder and Haddon should
Oh,
be on
I
the
see it.
list. Yeah, so
And then double click it.
double click on yourself, yes. And there's all these
Poke.
tabs. Click on the member of, sorry. You
Yeah,
see
okay.
that they're a member of users, right? They're not a member of like any special group like administrators, just a member of users. So, bless you. There's one other thing I want you to see. I'm going to leave that up, okay? But I'm going to click start again and look at remote desktop settings.
Do we do
So
that?
type,
Do we do that too?
yep, everything I do, you do.
Everything you're making you.
Remote desktop settings.
Remote desktop. All right.
And I'm hoping that the thing I'm looking for is under advanced settings.
Near the end, it says user accounts, if that's what you're looking for.
It is. Where did?
It's not in advanced settings then. It's at the end of remote desktop.
Thank you. That's what I'm looking for. So you click that. And we were able to connect before because up in the top it says any members of the administrators group can connect even if they're not listed. But if we tried to connect as the user we just created, that would fail because we're not on this list. So instead, you can go click the add button and type in, type in your new username. You can click check names and that makes sure you spelled it right. It'll put your computer name in front of it. And if that works, click OK. Click OK.
Oh, so I have to type a do he slash Haddon.
No, you don't have to do that.
Oh.
Just type your name and then click check names and it'll put it in for you.
Okay.
Yep.
And then okay?
Yep, hit OK. And then it should look like this with your name in it.
Nice.
And then you click OK.
Okay.
And X out of that. I didn't need this.
Thank you. This is so cool.
Yeah.
I never knew. I think I might have heard a tiny bit about virtual machines, but I never knew this much about them.
Yeah, and this is Windows. This isn't about virtual machines. This is how Windows servers work.
Oh,
so if it was a real server, it would still work.
So
now go back.
I thought what we've been using with virtual machines is coding in them. I didn't know you could actually get like Windows and stuff on them.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah.
So now what you want to do is we set this up on the machine you have that's running remote desktop. So now you want to go back to your other machine, the one that's running, the one that's connecting, that you're connecting from, the odd numbered one. Yeah.
I think Haddon just advertised to be our new AD guy.
Yeah.
I'm all good with that.
He'd like that, I bet.
What's AV?
What's AD?
Yeah, the only thing I know is ATC.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about AD, I think, in December. So,
Right.
December, yeah.
So go back to the one you were connecting from. And this time, instead of using the administrator credentials, where did my...
Wait, hold on. What am I doing?
Hang on, I'm on the wrong server. One moment. There I am. One moment.
You have all the moments.
Well, it's 9 after, so I don't have that many.
You have a few
Oh.
moments.
Okay, so when you, if you can look at my screen for a sec, Haddon.
Yep. Yep.
I know you memorized your credentials, right? You had to remember your credentials.
Mm-hmm.
So to switch, I want you to use your Haddon account now instead of administrator.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to have to go to show options.
Yep.
And
So
that'll
if I
let
follow,
you.
how do I get to that?
So you have a dialogue that looks like this.
Remote desktop connections. Okay, here. Oh, I see. Let me pull it up. Remote
Yeah.
desktop connection. Hold on. All right, I'm back.
Okay. And then at the bottom left is this thing that says show options.
No more options.
Oh, actually, this is easier. There's a thing right there that says you can edit credentials.
That's nice.
Yeah,
All right,
there's more you can
where's
do
that?
in show options, but why be tricky about it?
So
And
what
then
do I do?
Then where you're editing your credentials, click more choices, and then click use a
Well, I
different
don't see it.
account.
I don't see it. Let me spectate. Let me see what you do.
Okay.
Go back to remote desktops. Where do I type?
So
Where do I go?
are you watching me or are
Yeah.
you doing your own?
I'm
Okay.
watching you.
You see where it says edit here?
Oh, okay. Yeah, type that. Click
Click
that.
that. Yep. And then you can't change your username
I don't
here.
have an edit. I don't have an edit button. Do I push connect first?
No, right. Are you looking at mine? It's right here.
Yeah.
It's not a button, it's a link.
Well, yeah, I don't have that link.
Okay. Do you have the show options drop down?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go there.
All right, show options.
And under there, do you have a link for edit credentials?
Let's see what you're. I do not.
Well,
Maybe
why not?
is there another thing?
I
Do I have
just-
to put something? Do I have to put something in the computer? A username thing?
What does it say under username?
What?
What does it say in the box after username?
Inside the username box. Oh, it says the computer name field is blank. Enter a full remote computer name.
So can you put,
Haddon in?
no, if you type 144, does it
144.
offer .76 and all that?
No. No.
Did you happen to start this from your local laptop instead of from inside the VM?
No, I'm on the WP VM.
Because if you do, so it's easy to do, and the way to tell, like, does yours look like this?
Let me see. No. Here,
No?
want me to share my screen?
Yeah, let's do that. Good idea.
All right. Is it sharing?
Now it is?
Yep.
Yeah. This is what it looks like.
So do me a favor. Yeah, that's your username. It would go in the, you want the 144 in the computer field.
Oh, okay.
So in computer, start typing 144.76.90.
76.90.1246 or
236.
236. Okay.
6, right? That seems
No,
to be large.
234.
Yeah, 234.
234. Yeah. That's. And then what? Connect.
And then for your username, put in Haddon.
All right. And then I push connect.
Yeah. Oh, you're on 04. That's why. You need to do this from 03 to connect to 04.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that makes sense.
I see. All right. So I type in remote desktop connection,
Yep.
and then it shows this, and then I go 144, or I go show more options,
Yeah.
and 144.76.90 dot 2
2,
3
3, 4.
4,
4. Yep.
and then username is set. Oh, there we go. And
Now
I
you
click
can
edit.
edit. Yeah, there you go.
And then do I type
And-
in capital P-A?
No,
No, because now you're logging in as an administrator. You want more choices.
Oh. Okay.
yep.
And use a different account.
user. Yeah.
Use a different account.
Yeah.
There you go. Now type in Haddon.
Oh.
And it will be glorious and victorious. And now connect.
Yes.
Yeah, look at that. That's always a good sign. You get that yellow thing.
Nice. And my
I have
game
it.
bar is back.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like my game bar.
So now, technically, I think you could be connected as administrator on that account and then remote connect as admin because you're different users.
Yeah, let's-
should kick each other
Let's
out.
see. Stay logged in. I'll go ahead and try what Dan just said. So from here, it's 234 administrator. Okay. Okay, I just logged in. Are you still logged in?
To Haddon?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still logged in.
Well, how's that happen? So keep sharing.
I don't think computers
And,
like me.
Oh, so right click on the taskbar.
Yep,
The bottom bar is called the taskbar. And click on Task Manager. Click More Details at the bottom left. And then click Users in the middle,
Wait,
the
hold on,
middle
hold
tab. And this is showing the 2 sessions that are running. And you can see that now, yeah, it's the 2 connections.
Wait, hold on. I want to see what CPU we have.
No, stick.
Cool.
We got to stay on task so we can get to Python. But so this is showing, because we have 2 different accounts, that it's letting us both log in separately. So it didn't kick you out. It went ahead and let me log in.
So if you mind me asking, I always see this next to name sometimes. What does that 18 in parentheses mean?
Well, if you expand it, that greater than sign that's there.
Oh, that's all the stuff that's open.
Yeah, and you can't see mine because you're not an administrator. I can probably see yours, but I didn't check. Now here's you say, oh wow, that's cool. Everybody can connect, and that's not true. There is a hard limit in Windows of 2. You can have 2 of these sessions unless you set it up as there's a different mode for remote desktop that makes it I'm not saying this right. Let me back up. If you're running a Windows server to be like a web server or a database server or a file server, a normal server, in other words, then you can only have 2 of these connections. That's it. So if somebody else were to log in now, I think the login screen, even if it was a 3rd account, the login screen would say, yeah, there's 2 other people connected. And I can't remember if it says, which one do you want to kill, or you can't come in. And that might depend on your permissions. I don't know. But there's also something called Remote Desktop Server where you can configure it, and you have to buy licenses for this. Like you might have a specific application that's supposed to run on remote desktop servers that can have 1,000 people connect at the same time, but you have to buy 1,000 licenses for that, and you have to install it in a special way. And then you can have lots of connections. But the way we'll be using it is like this. until the competition tells us to do it a different way.
Oh,
And when the competition gets there, I'll show that to you. Or sometime when we're installing something in Server Manager, you actually have to choose in Server Manager when you install a service, which way you're going to install it. And remote desktop mode is one of the choices, and we never use it basically. So that's it. That's how you set up remote desktop, how you get a normal user on it. And ta-da.
all right. Thanks. Is that everything?
That's it. Want to take a little break before Python? Or do you? I'll take a little break. How about you? Did we lose you? Are you gone?
Oh, we're doing Python 4.
What?
Is my mic? Can you guys hear me? Is my mic muted?
I can hear you now.
Can you hear you? Looks like you're.
Yeah, there we go.
Making sense.
Okay, yeah. How long? So, what do you mean we'll be doing Python?
Oh, we've got the. Excuse me. So this is the morning stuff, and then we're going to do Python in the afternoon, like we did last week.
Okay, and that's till what, 2?
2.
Yeah.
Unless we want to.
Does that work for you? I mean, I'm okay with, we drop that because we don't, for this week, because we don't have the other person.
Yeah, and she wasn't here last week either.
Yeah, I mean, but that means that we'd be doing it the next 3 weeks rather than the next 2 weeks or something like that. What do you think, Haddon?
I mean, and it's nice to do it one-on-one, but
Yeah, but
I could do hers the 4 weeks after.
it's also easier, I think, if we're face to face.
Although this worked well today, I thought.
What do you think, Haddon? Can't hear you. Haddon? Bueller?
I'm having a conversation with my mom. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
You know, if she wants to be in on this conversation as well, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you doing? Are you playing the hackathon game?
Yeah.
Probably should be.
I downloaded the.
I'll be right back. I gotta run to the bathroom.
Okay.
Okay. I take it we're doing it today then.
I don't know. We'll find out.
So I'm really excited. Next, on the 10th, a game that I played a lot of. They're relaunching it with updates and all that sort of stuff.
Oh, what's that?
So Surviving Mars. It's a Colin Goldberg kind of thing. Great. I'm excited. I'm embarrassingly excited to make fun of Michael. He's really excited about it. Like, oh, okay, yeah.
So this is when Matt Damon goes back with all of his friends.
Something like that.
It's not that bad, guys. Look out for the hydrogen. I enjoyed that movie. I hadn't read the book.
Okay.
All right, so I can do Python till 1:30. Then I have to go.
Okay, I mean, is that inconvenient for you though?
What was that?
So is that inconvenient? I mean, would you prefer to do like?
I'm fine with 1:30.
Okay. Okay.
Is there a way we can squish all it in till 1:30?
We'll find out.
Yeah.
So let's
take a 10-minute like bathroom break and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
bio break.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I'll be ready. I will be ready to go in 10 minutes. So
You're free today.
I got work at 2.
Understood. I'm pretty sure you know that.
That too. Why did I unplug my house? That's a stupid idea.
Because you wanted to have variety.
You live for the challenge.
By the way, do you know about System Cuddle Hibernate?
No.
It's the same as Windows Hibernate they had back in the day. Basically, shuts your system down to swap.
So there's a use for swap space.
Ignoring that. Yes, there is a use for swap.
Oh, because I'm a sad boy. Did you put that on there?
I'm gonna send a picture in Zulip on the pumpkin that I made for
Oh,
Halloween.
cool.
I literally made him on Halloween day because I was stalling. It's pretty cool. I'm setting in random general.
Okay.
It's depressed. It wants you to delete it. Sorry, I shouldn't make that joke. Yes, I did change that.
Oh, we forgot to go back to our forgot to go back to our Windows guys.
I sent it in.
That's cool. We forgot to go back to our Windows things we
Yeah.
were adding, but basically it's asking for an administrator password at this point, and if you supply one, it will
Should I shut everything down?
I'm gonna shut down mine. But
Alright, I'll shut down mine then. I'll shut down the Canopus and Dubhe.
yeah, shut them down inside Windows. Don't just power them off. Do you know how to do that?
I do not.
Okay.
I already closed their tabs.
Oh, you can close the tabs. That's fine. But
Yeah.
open the tabs back up to shut them down.
Okay.
And
I'm on number 3. So I'll go to the Windows and I'll go, I assume, disconnect.
well, actually, you just have to go into the window. You don't have to do any.
Oh, okay. Well,
So-
I'm at window. I'm in the window.
So yeah,
And then
the joke is, yep. See ya. The joke is to stop a Windows machine. You click the start button, which is funny. And then from the start button, whoops. Am I watch? Oh, I
What the
think I'm
heck?
watching your screen. So yeah,
Yeah.
click the start button, and then so I'm watching. Click the start button, and then click the power button at the bottom, and choose shutdown. And it doesn't matter. You just yeah, perfect. So do that to your
And
other one also.
so do I close out this window?
Yeah, then you can close it out. I'm gonna delete my delete me guy. It's a lot easier to start them because you can you can just start them from vSphere. Just right click them and say start.
Mm-hmm.
But to shut them down, you got to come in. I don't know. I don't know if vSphere knows how to shut them down properly or not.
Looks like yeah, it shut down.
Cool. Thanks.
Nice.
Shutting down our VMs so that we don't continue to chew up all the resources here.
Okay,
I think we just about got them all.
I'm shutting my own one.
Might have got yours. I'm not sure. I'm just going down the list.
Sign out.
So yeah, I think they're all down now.
Except my Windows one is still up. My Office one on Windows.
Oh, yeah, I was just getting the Chris Wynn server ones. Oh, well, to shut them down without just pulling the power, just pulls the power cord out of the socket.
Okay,
Don't
well, I
wanna do-
logged off. But
So it's better to, bring it up and shut it down like you would a normal computer. Oops. Oh.
never had it ask me why I wanted to shut it down.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody uses that anymore. It used to be a way to keep track. They wanted to give you a way to keep track of your, why, how many were planned, how many were unplanned, what categories they were. But now people have very sophisticated pieces of software to do that. But if I was working in a small office, I'd probably do that. You get it out of the Windows event log, show me all the reasons we've had shutdowns or restarts over the last 6 months. And we go, I'll be right back. Here you go.
Good luck.
Yeah. So here, let me. Need to find my notes. Some of them. That was an interesting
Oh,
note.
it's continuing to use GM?
Hmm? Oh, no,
Oh,
it's just the tab that's open. Okay. So, Haddon,
Yeah.
you ready to get going?
Yep. Sure.
Cool. This is, oh, you're sharing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You mind stopping for a minute?
Sure.
Cool. Now, as I recall, last week, we were just using the REPL environment, right?
Uh-huh.
The thing you type into and Python just does stuff immediately.
Mm-hmm.
This guy, 5. And I think I asked if you had something called Visual Studio Code installed, and you said no, right?
Yeah.
And I'm trying to remember, there's another tool called PyCharm. I think they have a community edition that's free. Whoops, that's not a browser.
Is Axel and everyone still with you?
It's just us.
And me as well.
Oh, yeah, he's part of us.
Dang it.
So let me see here. PyCharm community edition. What do you have a fast internet connection?
Yeah.
Do
I'd
you have
say
a
so.
do you have a kind of fast laptop?
I'm on my PC. It's pretty good.
Yeah. Let me see here. Find product. I'm trying to see. I don't use this as much. So, yeah, what version of Windows are you using?
I think window here. Let me check.
And I need to restart the recording.